Hey pal, you're interrupting my cooking video here. Little chipmunk. There's a few of them around, they're pretty cool. Also got a one red squirrel, a couple grays that are a pain in the ass, but these guys are pretty cool. Excuse the crazy dog in the background, but this little guy's coming back. Kind of funny. Go behind my rock right here and gathering up some food for himself. But he'll bend down and keep peeking up behind the rock. It's kind of funny. Get another one behind me now. Yeah, peek up. Hey folks, welcome back to another video. We do a bit of cooking, as you might have guessed. So, and I've never really done this aside of being, with my buddy Mitch at Native Survival, and I didn't do it personally. I was accompanying him, so figured I'd give it a shot. His new channel, the Native Survival Community Channel, I've talked about it in another video or two, and some people are for, some people against, and whatever your preference is, I don't really care. But he's a friend of mine, so I was happy to pay for the channel for a year. No big deal. And if you're not there, I will say that you're certainly missing out. He posts a ton of videos. He hasn't changed that really. And a lot of cool stuff, a lot of reviews, different kind of vibe on YouTube, in the sense that it feels like a community, like people commenting. It's always good comments, people trying to help each other out, share things with each other, and that's kind of how it started out for me on YouTube. And then it got all mainstream, and everybody's an expert, everyone's a school, everyone's a store, and all that sort of crap. But It's a bit different. Again, kind of how it started out for me. It's gotten away from that, but the native survival community is, you know, a bunch of Mitch's fans, followers, whatever you want to call them, students, whatever, friends, and it's just cool. It's a cool vibe. So I like to comment, you know, and be supportive of that. And I also like to partake in some of the challenges. So not only does he do reviews and cooking and all the stuff, you know, Mitch typically did. In some of his videos he offers challenges, and you know, you go out, you shoot a video, and he encourages you to post the video on his video, you know, and we all check it out, we all comment, so it kind of weeds out the riffraff, if you will, and it's just a good thing. I don't know, I'm enjoying it. Again, everyone has their own opinion or way of doing things, so. I'm just going to get the fire going pretty good. Heat this rock right up, and we'll do some cooking native survival school style. Alright, so what we're going to chef up is just a small T-bone steak. I say small, but $16 worth of small. That ought to be some good. And I'm not a big fan of a bunch of, you know, seasonings and sauces and all that stuff. I do like all of that, just not a whole bunch of it on my food personally. So just some straight up garlic powder, salt and pepper, and let the steak be steak, right? Aside of that. So, you know, I'll just go simple with the spices. Let the steak do its thing with the fats and the bone in. Again, T-bone, so this thing should be good. And again, back to the sauces and all that stuff, like Worcestershire sauce and all these A1 steak sauce and all that stuff. To try it and eat it, delicious, absolutely. Like, I totally agree with that. But I just think it kind of ruins steak, in my opinion. It is good. I love A1 sauce and Worcestershire sauce, love it. But I just like my steak kind of plain, I guess. 3 seasonings and I'm good to hook. Much like when I do venison or anything like that, any type of wild game, I actually prefer the wild game flavor. So I don't like to add a whole bunch of stuff to it. And that's just me. Everyone's different. But letting this rock get heated up, and again, we'll do some native survival style rock frying. Nice thick steak here to do that. Man, I can already taste it. Break this bad Larry open. Get to get in here. Garlic powder. Pretty ample on that. Some pepper. And some salt. Good thing for the Woodcraft Tupperware. Same on the other side. Get it on the rock. And the wind keeps shifting. It was blowing that way a second ago, so I'll keep it back just a touch, and I'll keep an eye on it. Little prop rock. Should help it a little more. Man, look at all that steak juice running down that. Good Lord. Nice piece of fat there, man. Like definitely not done, but so ready for a bite. That piece of fat. Flipperoo. A little extra prop up on the rock. You can see that the edge right around it, the side closest to the fire now is all bone. I don't care about that. But this closest side to us, got a little burntness to it. Not overly done, but that's all fat, and that's exactly the way I like it. And look at that thing. Kidding me? Mitch, you're an animal, dude. Alright, so we're gonna at least check it. Well, maybe not yet. Let's see, this other side needs a little attention. So now we're gonna give it a shot. Got my Bushcraft plate here. Woodcraft, whatever. So I'm willing to bet it's still probably a little red up in these areas, but around the edges we should definitely be good. So we'll at least check it out. So taste test. Man, that looks good. Like I said, all the edges, you can see it. I'm not trying to hide anything, but it looks burnt, and that's all fat, and that's exactly how I like it. So with that said, let's try it out. Not red. Look at that. Dripping with absolute deliciousness. It's hard not to laugh, really. Like, but it's perfect, absolutely perfect. Wow. Friggin' awesome. Like I said, first time I've done this personally on my own. I've certainly hung out with Mitch enough, ate a bunch of his food and vice versa, to know that, you know, it's good. He cooks some amazing food while we're out. I just wanted to give it a shot as well. Why not? And that is absolutely out of control. So we got what? A bunch of Woodcraft, Tupperware, Woodcraft plate, the old Mora knife, the Woodcraft plate, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 out of 6, I guess, isn't bad, huh? I feel like a savage right now. This is like amazing. Cut that way. Fork actually works pretty good. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Well, thanks for joining us for another episode of Woodcraft Kitchen. We appreciate it. And, the old T-bone steak rock frying, out of control, guys. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot, man. I'll go ahead and take the rest of that steak in the house and share it with the wife before I'm hanging from this tripod. But yeah, hey, thanks for watching another video, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.